Henry says, thank you. IFTTT Network setup for YouTube channel was built somewhere else. Yes. How do I get rid of it? As if it never existed, to start over from scratch using your done for you services. And do you also offer that co-syndication service for blog plus YouTube triggering if needed using your SEO Power Shield? Okay. Yeah. As far as getting rid of the other one, you know, if it's not providing you any benefit, which you should be able to tell, right? You can just go in, you know, log in and just delete the accounts. If it's not hurting anything, then just leave it. Like, in other words, if, you know, it's not going to do any harm to leave them out there. If it was all connected to just a YouTube channel, it wouldn't hurt to just leave it. If you had older syndication networks that were all tied back to a blog, a money site, a self-hosted site that was done incorrectly, then it would, in my opinion, you would be best to go in and like literally delete those accounts, like delete the accounts from, you know, altogether. But for YouTube stuff, it shouldn't matter because, again, you know, the more places you're published for YouTube, it actually the better. So I would say, oh, +1 for, oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, Eddie. I didn't see that. I'll get back to it in just a moment. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it if it was just YouTube stuff. Just go ahead and order a new, syndication network from mgyb.co. And if you're going to be syndicating your blog to it as well, then just get a tier 1 single syndication network. So single tier syndication network, have it branded, and then ask for both sets. You just essentially through the order process, you just tell MGYB in the comment section that you want it set up for both YouTube syndication and blog syndication. Just make sure you provide the RSS feed for your blog, and there has to be one item, at least one item in the RSS feed. Like if you don't have any blog posts published on your site and you submit the RSS feed, at least it used to be, it might have been changed, but IFTTT won't recognize the feed unless there's an item in it. So there has to be at least one blog post. As far as the drive stack, you say, do you offer co-syndication service for blog plus YouTube triggering, and if needed, still using your SEO Power Shield? Yeah, the Power Shield, we don't syndicate to the Power Shield because, again, the Power Shield includes a syndication network. So again, just order the SEO Power Shield. You'll get the syndication network, ask for 2 triggers, and then the rest of the build, you know, it's not actually content syndicating to those, but they'll build into the drive stack and the G site all of your syndication network properties. That makes sense. So, and by the way, again, if your previous IFTTT network was set up for just YouTube syndication, then, and it's not doing any harm, you could include those profile URLs into your drive stack build so that, you know, and keep those IFTTT networks active connected to your YouTube channel so that you just have additional syndication points for every YouTube video, right? You're not going to connect your blog to those, so it's not going to hurt anything for your blog, but it will just help your YouTube channel. Even if it was done incorrectly, remember, publishing YouTube videos to more properties only helps the YouTube videos, right? So I wouldn't dismantle it if it was just YouTube. I'd go ahead and keep using it, and you could actually have those properties built in as long as they were branded properly. I would have them built into your drive stack. All right.